Hello students. So in our previous video, that is part 1, we had discussed introduction, we had discussed types of motion. Okay, now we are going to discuss describing motions, that is different point which comes under this describing motions. Okay, so let us begin with third one. Okay, in this third one, in describing motion, as we have already discussed that we are to be specific with straight line motion and circular motion, especially straight line motion. Okay, so let us begin with this. Okay, so the very first one is the reference point. What do you mean by reference point? Okay, suppose two friends are there. Okay, then on Saturday after school they met and they had decided to move somewhere for picnic or any other thing, although you should not go because of this corona. Few different type of rules and regulations are there. Okay, so if suppose they have decided, okay, so one friend A said to B that I will meet you nearby that stationery shop. So what does it mean? Yes, you should come to that shop at a particular time, whatever A will give or whatever they will decide. Yes, so what is that stationery shop? Yes, that stationery shop is what? That is a reference point. Yes, in our daily life we used to have so many reference points. Yes, irrespective of either metro city or a small village. Okay, everywhere you will see reference points are there. Okay, now basic reference points are which type of reference points are there in your usual life? Okay, temple, mosque, then church, then a railway station, bus stand, then nearby highway, any colony, any temple, any famous shop, yes, famous building, yes, famous tree, or oldest one. Old things, usually old things used to be old is gold. Yes, so many people used to have that. Yes, any choraha. Yes, so these are what? These are the reference points. Yes, okay, so these are the reference points of what we will do with this reference point. Yes, the reference point help us to continue with our motion. Yes, they help in between. Yes, that if we will suppose if you are asking from someone about a particular address, then he will say that move straight for a particular x kilometer and then you will see a temple, and just take a right one, and after that you will see a milk shop, and then after that you have to take one left, you will see one school, and just nearby or just at the back of that school you will have that address whatever you are having. So that is what 2 to 3 reference points we have discussed here. Yes, so these are the reference points. Okay, now suppose, okay, then let us move to cases for motion along a straight line. Very important. Yes, these are very important. Before that, just for the calculation or just for the ease of this particular one, let me ask you something. Okay, suppose this is the point A, which is your house. Okay, then suppose this is the point B, which is your friend's house. Okay, and then this is the point that is what your school. Okay, suppose if I say that student A's house is at 8 kilometers from the school. Okay, and B's house is at 4 kilometer from the school. Then what will be the distance of A's house from B's house? So what will you do? Yes, you will simply do this particular one will be subtracted from this one. Yes, means if you will take AC and if you will subtract BC from that AC, then you will get what? You will get AB. Yes. Okay, AC is what? 8 and BC is what? 4. So AB will be equals to how much? AB will be equals to 4 kilometer. Okay, that will be the distance from A to B's house. And if I ask you that B to A's house, similar one, 4 kilometer. Yes. Okay. Now, so this was the basic one. Okay. In between we will see few more. Okay. So this much you should know. This much calculation you should have with you. Okay. Now cases for motion along a straight line. So we are going to see three cases. Three cases which are quite important one. So let us begin with. Now let me give you an idea. Okay, according to your NCERT, I am not going to copy that particular one. Okay, but yes, I will cover all that particular. Yes, so in that one, this is the diagram. That point A is there, point C is there, point B is there, and point A is there. Okay, so point A is at 60 kilometer. Okay, and this is 0 kilometer. Yes, they have given this is at 35 kilometer and this is at 25 kilometer. So 25 kilometer from where? From this. And so here you will say that this is the reference point. This is the reference point from where you are going to start everything. Yes. Okay. Now let us start with case number 1. Case 1. Okay. Suppose this is the route over which a particular, say Madhav. Okay. Suppose Madhav had a cart. Okay, and he had started his journey from here. Okay. So if I ask Madhav, the case 1, okay, in which I ask Madhav that Madhav move from, that is object, say this is the object M, Madhav, object moves from O to A. Okay, object moves from O to A. Now what we have to do in this? Yes, now we have to discuss about the distance and displacement. Okay, so let us see. We have to discuss. Okay, so as I asked, Madhav had started his journey from O towards A. Okay, so he will move from C to B and then finally he will reach at A. Okay, now the journey completes. Journey completes at A. Madhav had reached at A. Now I asked Madhav, yes, Madhav, how much distance you had covered? Okay, so Madhav said, sir, simple. Yes, I had started from O. Then I had crossed C, I had crossed B, and I had crossed A. And as they all were in a straight line, so I may directly say that from O to A, and we are having that O to A is 60 kilometer. So sir, I have completed, or I had covered 60 kilometer. Yes. So Madhav is right. Yes. From O to A, that is 60 kilometer. Now how much displacement Madhav had done? Okay, so again Madhav had said, sir, as you had said that in a straight line, yes, listen carefully, in a straight line, distance will be equal to displacement. In straight line motion, distance will always be equal to displacement. Okay, one side journey. Okay, one side journey, for one side journey, okay, from one point to another point, that is point this to this. Okay, if you are moving from here to here, that is what O to A. So the distance will be equivalent to displacement. So again the displacement will be what? That will be OA, then that will be equals to what? 60 kilometer. Yes, so in this case what? Distance is nothing but what? Equal to displacement. This is the case 1. Very simple. Okay, now let us move to next one, that is case 2. Case 2 says what? Let us see. In case 2, I asked Madhav. In case 2, I asked Madhav to move from O to C. From O to C via A. Via A. Listen carefully. Yes. So whenever you went to, or whenever you used to go towards bus stand, then just there is a plate over at the front of the bus, and we used to see, suppose you want to move from Delhi to Ghaziabad. Okay, then that Delhi to Ghaziabad via this, that, so many different places are there which are quite important one. So they used to write their names. Yes, so because it might be possible that from Delhi to Ghaziabad 2 to 3 routes are there. Yes, so one will move through the highway, one will move through the rural areas, one will move through a particular place which is quite important one. Okay, so what I asked Madhav, that object or Madhav move from O to C, but you have to cover A. Yes, so first of all Madhav will move to A. Yes, first of all he will cross C, then B, and then A, and then again he will come back. Yes, so his journey will be just like, he will start from O and then return back up to C. Yes, so this is C, this is B, and this is A. Yes, now here, as I have discussed one thing, that your house, your friend's house, and your school, so in between, yes, now so that we will use that one. Okay, so this particular one is what? 60 kilometer. Yes or no? C was at 25 kilometer. Okay, they had a rating. Okay, now so let us discuss about distance. In this case, distance which is covered by Madhav. Okay, let us see. So distance covered by Madhav will be OC. OC? No. Distance covered by Madhav will not be OC. Distance covered by Madhav will be O, C, B, A, B, C. Yes, that will be O to C. Yes. Now, so O, C, B, A, B, C. Yes. Now we may reduce this to O to A, then A to B, and then B to C. Yes. Either this or this. We may use both. Okay. So that will be what? That will be O to A, because we are having complete distance O to A. Yes or no? Okay. So O to A plus A to B, and then B to C. Yes. We do not have distance from A to C directly, but in between we are having a B as well. Okay. So if you want to consider this B, you can. Yes, otherwise no need to do this. Directly O, C, B, A, B, C. Yes, we may bypass this B, because yes, this is in between, but yes, we are having this distance, or we may have this distance. Okay, so O to A and then A to C. yes, or yes, I will solve both the part, yes, or O to A plus A to B plus B to C. Yes, now let us first solve this. Okay, now O to A, you know, O to A is 60 kilometer, yes, plus A to C, you know, no. If you will say 25 kilometers, then that is wrong. Yes, now see, for A to C, the calculation for A to C, let us see. A to C you need, yes, you know O to A, you know O to C. Okay, so what we will do is O, C and A. Yes, distance means, suppose distance from A to B or B to A, one of the same thing. Okay, so O to A is what? O to A is 60 kilometer. And O to C is what? O to C is 25 kilometer. So we may say that A to C. Okay, so we may write O to A will be equals to O to C plus C to A. Yes, and then we need C to A or A to C. Yes, we may say it as A to C. Okay, so this will be nothing but what? O to A plus, sorry, O to A is equals to O to C plus A to C. Yes, we need what? We need A to C. So what we will do? A to C will be equals to what? O to A, and we will take this quantity to that side, that will be subtracted, that O to C. So O to A is what? 60, and O to C is what? 25. So that will be reduced. That will be what? That will be 35 kilometer. Okay, so 60 minus 25. Okay, so we will have A to C as 35. Okay, so if this will be 35, then we may write here as 35. Okay, so total distance will be what? 60 plus 35, that is what? 95 kilometer. Yes, now this 95 kilometer will be what? Will be the distance. So this is the one case. Okay, now or if suppose we take AB, although it have no meaning, okay, but still we may. Okay, so B had what? B had 35 kilometer. Yes, so first of all you have to find this AB, then BC. So that is of no meaning, unnecessarily we will get confused. So just avoid this. Okay, this is the best one, you may do this. Okay, so this was the distance which we have covered or which we have calculated. Then displacement. How much will be the displacement? Yes, displacement from O to C will be what? Displacement means minimum distance covered. Minimum distance covered will be what? Directly O to C. Jump from O to C. Yes, that is O to C. Now O to C is how much? O to C is 25 kilometer. Yes, as we have already seen. So this will be 25 kilometer. Now, very simple. Yes. Now, what is which one is greater? Yes, again we will see that distance is greater than displacement. Yes, distance is greater than displacement. So this is the case number 2. Yes, in case number 1 also, in case number 1 distance was equal to displacement. Here the distance is greater than displacement. Distance is greater than displacement. Okay, got it? Let us move to next one. Very important. Now case number 3. In case number 3, this is the case number 3. In case number 3, I asked Madhav. Yes, I asked Madhav. Madhav, move from O to Odesh. Whatever is O, that is Odesh. Say via A. Yes. Now what? It means what? Sir, move from Delhi to Delhi via Ghaziabad. Yes. So you have to sit in a bus. Bus will move to Ghaziabad and you have to take a return ticket. Yes, because you have to come to Delhi. Yes. So it will take some time, but yes, you will come to the same point. Yes. So in this case, let us discuss. This is the case 3. Okay, in this case, let us discuss what is distance. So, distance will be equals to how much? Yes, distance will be equals to how much? If we draw a diagram, then the diagram will be what? Start from O to A to O. O and then O dash. Both are at the same, and then they had covered A. Yes. So distance will be what? So distance will be OA plus AO dash. Yes. And we know that O is nothing but what? O dash. Both are same. Okay. So OA is what? We know that it is 60 kilometer. This is 0 kilometer. Okay. So this will be what? 60 again plus 60. So this will be what? 120 kilometer. This 120 kilometer will be what? That will be the distance. Okay. Now what about the displacement, sir? Displacement means what? Yes, just go and sit in a bus and then just take a snap. Yes, whatever irrespective of the time taken by the bus, but you should not wake up in between. When again bus will come to and the same point, then you have to open your eyes. Means what? Yes, displacement will be what? O dash. That is the shortest distance. O dash means what? At the same point means what? 0 kilometer. No displacement. 0 displacement. Yes. Okay. So in this case, if I talk about distance and displacement, then again we will see that distance is greater than displacement. Distance is greater than displacement. This was the case number 3. Okay. Case number 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Now let us discuss a very important thing which usually comes in objective type of questions, and people used to get confused in that. Yes, they do not have that much of thinking. Yes, so let us do it once. Okay. Now in case number 1. In case number 1, we had, suppose if I take distance as small d and displacement as capital D. Okay, then in case number 1, small d was greater than capital D. Yes, equal to. In case 2, the distance was greater than displacement. In case number 3, again the distance was greater than displacement. If we see overall, yes, if we need a particular conclusion, yes, some identity which should be true in every case, then we may write as distance is greater than or equal to displacement. Yes, distance is greater than or equal to displacement. Yes, so we may say that distance, okay, now distance will always be positive. Yes, so if I talk about distance, let us divide both sides by distance, then distance by distance, and here also distance. Okay, so this will be what? Displacement upon distance will always be less than or equal to 1. Yes, because the denominator will always be greater than 1. So the whole quantity will be always be what? Less than 1. Or you may say distance upon displacement will always be greater than or equal to 1. Remember, very important. But here there is one thing, that displacement should always be, that belongs to positive only. Okay, yes, it is okay, no problem. Yes, in both the cases displacement should be positive enough. Got it? So very important result. Remember this. These were the 3 cases which we have discussed, and write down these all 3 cases in a full of care. Okay, let us move to next one, that is activity number 8.3. So you may see this activity in your NCERT. Yes, what they have said, they have said that suppose you are having a basketball court. Suppose you are having a basketball court, irrespective of anything they have given. Let me take this as A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. Suppose again Madhav, yes, I asked Madhav start from here and then move to the just opposite corner. So he had started his journey and had, suppose before that let me give you this distance is 1 meter and this distance is, say this distance is 2 meter, or this distance is say okay 2 meter, and say this distance is 1 meter, but that will not be the basketball court. Yes, very simple. So this is say 20 meter, say this is 10 meter. Okay, say yeah, just a rough calculation. Okay, now they had asked that distance, how much distance will Madhav cover and how much displacement will that Madhav cover. Okay, so distance is nothing but what, here if he had started from here, then he will move and then he will reach up to C. So the distance will be what, A to B plus B to C. Very simple. Yes. Okay, so A to B and plus B to C means how much, 20 meter plus 10 meter, that will be what, 30 meter. That will be the distance. Distance is 30 meter. Okay, then let us talk about the displacement. So displacement is nothing but what, the shortest distance, as we have already shortest distance, that is displacement. Okay, shortest means what, directly A to C. Now how to find this A to C? Yes, so you have already studied one thing, that is this is the 90 degree. So if I talk about this ABC, so this ABC is nothing but what, a right angle triangle ABC. Suppose if I rotate this to with the base BC, then this will be what, this will be just like this. Okay, so this will be A, this will be the B, and this will be the C. Okay, we may say that BC is 10 meter and AB is 20 meter. Okay, so you have to find what, AC. So use what, use Pythagoras. Use Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem says what, hypotenuse square will be equals to base square plus perpendicular square. Yes. Okay, so BC is what, 10 square plus AB is what, 20 square. 10 square is what, 100. 20 square is what, 400. That is what, AC square. This is also what, AC square, and that will be what, 500. Okay, so AC will be equals to what, just take under root. So this will be what, 10 root 5 meter. That will be what, displacement. Very simple. Yes or no? Oh, this is quite simple. Shortest distance from A to C. So again we may see here distance is greater than displacement. Yes. Okay, so this was activity number 8.3. Okay, let us move to one more activity, very important. Yes. Okay, suppose in activity number 8.4, in activity number 8.4 they had asked, yes, in activity number 8.4 they had asked that suppose in a map, in India's map, okay, like this, okay, from Delhi, and this is the, say, Bhubaneswar. Okay, so this is the Bhubaneswar. Suppose again Madhav started his journey from Bhubaneswar and he have to reach to Delhi. Okay, so over the map he was seeing in the map. Okay, so what he had seen that yes, I will move to like this, to like this, to like this, then like this, and then finally at last, yes. Okay, now so what is this? Okay, this is the distance which is to be covered by Madhav. Okay, so Madhav will cover this. This is by road he is going to move, or by train, whatever it is. But yes, he had seen this thing over the map. Okay, so this is going to be what? This is going to be the distance. Okay, now what will be the displacement? Okay, so displacement over the map, he have to put a scale. Yes, and one corner of the scale should touch the Bhubaneswar, another corner should touch to the Delhi, and he will make a straight line. Yes, so who can do this? Yes, direct flight from Bhubaneswar to Delhi. Yes, so flight will directly move to this. Yes, we may assume this. Okay, so this is going to be the displacement. This is going to be the displacement. Okay, so this was the activity number 8.4. Okay, suppose initially the odometer means what? It is the thing which is fitted in the car which used to measure the kilometers. Okay, suppose at Bhubaneswar, okay, the car was the car was having reading as 18,000. Okay, that was the reading. Okay, now when he reached to Delhi, the reading was 18,800. Yes, kilometer, which was shown by the odometer. Now how much distance is covered by Madhav by his car? Okay, so how? See, Delhi is the final position. Delhi is the final position. And Bhubaneswar is the initial position. Okay, so this difference will be what? Final minus initial. Final is what? 18,800 minus 18,000. So that will be what? 800 kilometer. 800 kilometers is nothing but what? The distance covered. Okay, now if they are asking for displacement, then displacement over the graph we may see that 1 centimeter is equals to 100 kilometer. Then according to that you have to measure over the scale, and then you may see then, so that will be the displacement which will be less than the distance covered. This is the rough one. Okay, this was activity number 8.4. This was up to point 3 we have covered. Okay, then from point number 4 we will start in our motion part 3. Thank you.